About 4 years ago, I was probably one of the ugliest kids you've ever seen in your life. I had a bunch of acne, my hair was super fucked up, I had these big nerdy glasses that made me look really geeky, and on top of that, I was very overweight and had a bunch of acne on my body as well, and I would get made fun of for my looks by pretty much everybody in my immediate circle. And I changed that, focusing on pretty much the 3 paradigms of becoming good looking: your face, your physique, and your fashion, and we're gonna touch bases on all 3 of them today. Number 1, let's start with the face, potentially the most important one. What could you do to make your face better? The first thing is working out and dieting. Now you might be thinking, Danny, this makes my physique look better. What does this have to do with my face? It's pretty simple. 1, eating a cleaner diet will make your skin clearer and you're gonna have much less acne, I promise you that. And 2, if you work out and retain a pretty lean physique year round, not only does your neck become a little bit thicker and more masculine, which is naturally gonna make you more attractive, but your jawline's also gonna be sharper, your face is gonna look more like narrow and just lean, and it's gonna make you look a lot better. And I promise you it goes a much longer way than you think, because once your face leans out, you look significantly better. Number 2 would be your skincare. Now, if you're eating a healthy diet, realistically, you probably won't even need a skincare routine. I don't have a skincare routine. As you can see, I don't really have any blemishes or acne anymore. But if you aren't eating a healthy diet, what I would recommend is at the very least getting a good face wash, a good moisturizer, and if you really want to start to get complicated, maybe a vitamin C serum or a hyaluronic acid. But all in all, this isn't absolutely essential. Your diet's going to be much more important to how your skincare looks. The next one is your hair on the top of your head. This is one of the most important things. What I would recommend for you is if you have a pretty lean face, sharp jawline, some hollow cheekbones, I would definitely recommend you want to go with a shorter haircut. It doesn't necessarily have to be a buzz cut, but something that could accentuate your facial features if you have good facial features. If you have long hair, make sure you're taking care of it. I used to have like a tumbleweed on the top of my head, and after I showered, it would always look so good. But after like 2 or 3 hours, it always frizz out and it looked like complete dog shit. It made me look sloppy. It almost made me look like a homeless pothead in a way, which I know sounds kind of stupid, but that's the genuine truth. So find a good haircut, and if you are going to keep your hair long, try to find a good leave-in conditioner and good like shampoo and conditioning product so your hair could actually look healthy and not just dried out and dead like a tumbleweed on the top of your head. Nextly is your grooming, mainly with your facial hair. Kind of similar to your hair on your head. If you have strong facial features, you don't really want to have a super thick beard to cover your sharp jawline. What I would recommend, either just keep it clean, keep it shaved off. It's going to make you look younger and more youthful. If you're a little bit older and want the more mature look, I recommend just having a thin beard, keep it groomed. Nothing looks worse than really sloppy hair and a really sloppy beard, a sloppy mustache. It just makes you look trashy and unprofessional. Nextly, one of the biggest ones, one of the most attractive features on a guy or a girl is having a nice smile. And there is nothing that is going to make you look uglier than if you have really yellow teeth with a bunch of stuff in between them, a bunch of plaque, a really stinky breath. It just makes you look way worse. And having a nice smile with white teeth, straight teeth, if your teeth are crooked and you're still young, please get braces. I promise you it'll be the best investment you'll ever make in your life for becoming good looking. But don't neglect this. Brush your teeth twice a day, use mouthwash, use floss, especially if you're about to go on a date with a girl. Nothing is going to turn her off or repulse her more than bad breath. The next tip is sleep. And you might be thinking, Danny, what does this have to do with my face? Well, it's pretty obvious, mainly for the eye region. If you get good sleep, you're not going to have eye bags and your face is going to look more fresh, more vibrant, more awake. And nothing looks worse than eye bags. It just makes you look tired, it makes you look droopy, it makes you look older than you are. And on top of that, when you're sleep deprived, it's a lot harder to have like good body language, good mannerisms, hold good eye contact with people. So don't neglect sleep. It's also crucial for recovery. And this is something especially a lot of younger people, and myself, I still struggle with this. They just neglect it, but it's extremely important for pretty much every aspect of self-improvement. And last but certainly not least, and this sounds so obvious, but bro, if you're going on a date, going for a job interview, going to school, going to work, pretty much a place where you want to look good and you're going to interact with a lot of people or somebody you care about that's attractive, take a freaking shower beforehand. It's going to make you look more awake. It's going to get your blood flowing. It's going to make your hair look a lot better. Your skin, it's going to get rid of all the oil. And all in all, if you're not showering before doing an important task to try to make yourself look better, you're literally just screwing yourself. Because dude, if you wake up, you got the bad head, the oily skin, stinky breath, everything, it's gonna make you look like shit. And everything I pretty much listed off on this, other than pretty much working out and dieting, could all just be a part of your shower routine. Anytime I'm gonna do something important before I shower, I'll wash my face, brush my teeth, shave real quick if I need to, clean up my hair, get some hair product in if I'm growing out my hair. You can pretty much knock everything out that I just listed within the first 45 minutes to the hour of your daily routine after you shower. Number 2 is gonna be your physique, and it's pretty obvious what I'm about to say. Again, working out and dieting. By the way, just a spoiler alert, working out and dieting is gonna be on all 3 of these aspects because it's gonna make them all significantly easier. I think it's pretty obvious why working out and dieting is gonna make you look better. Working out is gonna build you muscle, build you some confidence, get you better body language. You're finally gonna be able to wear some tighter clothes. And the dieting aspect is gonna make you leaner, it's gonna make your skin cleaner, it's gonna get rid of your back knee, it's gonna give you more energy, more vibrant, better sleep quality. This is the most essential thing to becoming more attractive, is literally having a good workout routine and a good, reliable, healthy diet that you can eat and realistically sustain for the rest of your life. Now, secondly, and I know this kind of goes along with working out, but doing cardio. The main benefit of doing cardio, other than you burn some calories and it's going to help you stay a little bit leaner year round, is it gets your blood flowing. And what some people don't realize is when your blood is flowing, you feel so much more awake, so much more alive, you have better body language, and it makes your skin and face and everything just look more vibrant and more glowy. You'll notice because after you go to the gym, you'll realize it's like, wow, I feel awake, I feel alive, I feel like my skin is more vibrant, I feel like I'm looking good, I'm feeling confident. Don't neglect doing your cardio. It doesn't have to be a 45-minute intense 10-mile David Goggins type of run. Just literally walk for 30 minutes, bro. Jump rope for 10 minutes. Jump rope for 5 minutes. Play a pickup game of basketball with your boys. Literally anything to just get moving, get going, no matter what it is, it literally does not matter. And of course, sleep. Sleep is essential for recovering from your workout. It's also going to get rid of the eye bags like I mentioned earlier. And on top of that, just remember this. Some people will give you the advice of don't overtrain. It is realistically impossible to overtrain, but it is possible to under-recover. And recovery comes down to your diet and your sleep. Sleep more importantly. So if you are under-recovering, you won't be able to go as hard. You're going to have more brain fog. You're going to have more eye bags. And you're going to probably eat a worse diet, which all of that is going to make you less attractive and significantly decrease your life quality. Last but not least, for the physique aspect, I know this doesn't have anything to do with your actual physique, but taking care of your scent, bro, use a good soap in your shower, wear a good deodorant, wear a good cologne. Kind of going back to what I was saying, if you smell bad, legitimately nobody's going to want to be around you. Could you imagine getting to a point where you've got a successful date with a girl, you bring her back to your house, you're laying in bed, you put your arm around her, and your pits just straight up stink, and because of that, she pushes away from you, and guess what, bro? After that, I can assure you, you are not going to get a second date, and you are going to be kicking yourself in the head for doing something that stupid, when all you got to do is boom, boom, and then just spray a couple of sprays of cologne real quick. That's about it. It doesn't even matter what the scent is, bro. Realistically, any cologne is better than no cologne. So don't neglect how you smell. It's very, very important in terms of your attractiveness. We're going to talk about fashion. Here's another shocker. Working out and dieting is the best fashion advice I could give you. Let's say I gave a fat guy and a guy who's jacked the same exact outfit to wear. It's going to look better on the jacked guy than the fat guy. Even if I gave the jacked guy a worse outfit, it's still going to look better than the good outfit on the fat guy. Being very overweight or very underweight, all your clothes look way too baggy or way too tight on you, 1. And 2, it just makes everything look sloppy. It makes everything harder to size. Color schemes don't look the same. It's harder to find good situational outfits unless you wear everything super oversized. So being in good shape is by far the best fashion advice I can give you. But I'm not going to keep grilling you to go to the gym, even though you really should. The second most important part of your fashion is just sizing your clothes right. Don't get anything too oversized. Don't get anything too baggy. With your pants, there's nothing that looks more embarrassing if your pants are too short or they're literally dragging across the dirt on your floor as you're walking because they're too big on you and too baggy. And it's also be situational with your things. I've noticed for me personally, when I'm having a nice streetwear retro type of outfit, I think baggy clothes actually look better. But when I'm going to the gym or I'm in a business casual setting or a date type of setting with a girl, I think tighter clothes, not so tight to where you look like a douchebag trying to show off, but tight enough to where you can see your definition, your chest is kind of popping out your shirt, kind of like how this shirt is. It's not super tight, but it's tight enough to where you can see some muscle definition. That is pretty much perfect for business casual, dates, gym, stuff like that. Secondly is matching. I like to do it like this. Buy 1 or 2 pair of pants you like. Let's say you get a blue pair of pants and a brown pair of pants. After that, buy 5 to 10 shirts to match it. Now you have 5 shirts to match the blue pants, 5 shirts to match the brown pants, and then buy 1 or 2 pairs of shoes that match with all those outfits. I know this sounds obvious, but with 2 pairs of pants, 2 pairs of shoes, and 10 t-shirts, even though that is a decently expensive thing, you now have like 50 different outfits just from those 10 or 12 pieces of clothing. So financially, that's going to be your best strategy. I genuinely only have about 4 pairs of pants that I realistically wear, and those pairs of pants quite literally go with over 100 outfits I have, so I save a lot of money, but this is the strategy I use. And even if you think about it, shirts are always going to be the cheapest, pants are going to be the next most expensive, and shoes are going to be the most expensive. Actually, I know I kind of touched on this earlier, but I have good outfits for good situations. Realistically, you're not going to wear the same outfit to the gym that you're going to wear to a job interview. You're not going to wear the same outfit to a job interview that you're going to wear on a date. You're not going to wear the same outfit on a date that you're going to be wearing if you're going out to the bar, or just going walking around the street with your guys, maybe trying to cold approach some people. So I have a couple of different outfits for each scenario. There's some pants that really do good in every single scenario, like a nice pair of jeans or a nice pair of khakis could really be worn in any situation. So try to find a decent outfit for every scenario. I'll tell you a couple colorways you really can't go wrong with. Dark brown and light brown, absolutely incredible. White and blue look unbelievable together. All black, can't go wrong. Gray and black, you can't go wrong. Just something neutral, something that matches, something that fits your body well. That's all you need. You don't need to spend $500 on a super nice suit or some stupid clothes you don't need. Just buy something that matches, fits you well, and that's all you really need to have good fashion. On top of that, you pair it with a good physique. That's it. And the last piece of advice I'll give you for fashion, and this might be the most important one out of everything other than working out. Dress your freaking age, dude. You are in your 20s. There is no reason for you to be wearing shorts below your knees, a graphic t-shirt with a cartoon on it, and Nike Pros pulled up to your knees with some KDs or LeBron tennis shoes. That's not what you need, bro. I still have some friends who are like 22, 23, 24. They wear long socks, Nike Pros, like pulled up to their knees. They're wearing like their LeBron shoes they got when they were 13 years old. They're wearing a graphic t-shirt with a cartoon on it. And it's just like, bro, what are you doing? You look like an idiot right now. But realistically, if you hit on all of these cylinders, you are going to become way more attractive than you once were. Genetics are super important for being attractive, but just because you have bad genetics, you can still get better than what you were at. If you're naturally a 2 out of 10, you follow these tips, you can become a 4 or a 5 out of 10, which is significant improvement. If you're a 5 out of 10, you follow these tips, you can become a 7 or 8 out of 10. If you're already an 8 out of 10, then click off because you're probably not watching this video or you don't even need it. So break it up into 3 categories: your face, your physique, your fashion, and then just little stuff like hygiene, how you smell, basic stuff. And obviously there's more stuff like confidence, body language, but we could touch bases on that in another video. If this video helped you out, feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. And also, if you think nobody believes in you, I promise you I am always watching, and I assure you that I do.